Talk about the trade for Nick Jensen. Traded obviously Nick to Washington along with a 5th round pick in 2019 for a 2nd round pick in 2020, and then Madison Bowey, who was a 2nd round pick 2013, the same draft I think as Manfred Bertuzzi. He was a young player that we liked in his draft year. Good size, 6'2", he's a good skater. Things haven't obviously worked out in Washington for him to really grab a big role there, but he's played 85 games in the National Hockey League in the last 2 years, so we felt it was an opportunity to grab a young defenseman and see if we can spend some time with him here and turn him into a regular NHL defenseman for us here in Detroit. Open for questions.
And how much of it was the 2nd round pick, just adding that to the, I mean, that seems to have been...
Well, I going into, I talked to Nick Jensen's agent, Ben Hankinson, quite a bit over the last 2 weeks about a possible extension. Became obvious over the last, I think to both of us over the last couple of days that there was a difference of opinion. And I had, over the last week, as I'm talking to general managers around the league, I had some teams that were interested, a number of teams that were interested in Nick. Certainly Washington was, Brian McClellan and I talked 3-4 times over the last week, and sensed that he was would like to do the deal, and he sensed that I wanted to do the deal. And I certainly told him that one of the things that I wanted as part of the deal was a 2nd round draft pick. I think as we're going through our rebuild, if you look, we've got 2 seconds now in 2019. The 2nd round pick is part of a deal last year for Tatar. We've got along with our own in 2020, we got this 2nd round pick plus our own. So trying to accumulate some draft picks, some higher draft picks at the same time, moving some younger players onto our roster, and then you acquire Madison, who was a 2nd round draft pick, and he's 23 years of age, and hopefully fresh scenery can be good for him, good for us.